Early on in my career, I was reading a biography of one real estate entrepreneur, a billionaire developer from New York City. I think it was Henry Helmsley. It was a guy from a very humble background, didn't finish high school, dropped out from high school, got a job as an office boy in some small real estate shop, and eventually got his license, started selling properties, and then eventually started flipping some properties and houses, flipping houses, and graduated to, doing some apartment buildings. And fast forward a number of years later, he ends up owning Empire State Building. I could really relate to his story because, like him, I also didn't finish school. I dropped out from college to pursue a career in real estate full time. So I thought, if somebody like this can do it and they can become a billionaire and own magnificent buildings, and maybe one day, just maybe, I can also achieve something magnificent like this. The real estate business and commercial real estate in particular has the ability to transform lives. And as one of my good friends and mentors, Scott Shale, always says, it takes really one deal, one time to change your life forever. And for me, there's been many deals that were life-changing deals. So I think when we started CityPlat, me and my partners were at the point in life where we wanted to pass on that secret sauce, especially with younger people. Nothing gives me more pleasure and more joy than to inspire a young soul and to light a fire of possibility inside. I know if they work for us just for a few years, hopefully longer, but if they just work for us for a short period of time, and give us an opportunity to show them the possibilities around commercial real estate and what kind of wonders it can do for them, it's really going to change their life forevermore. Most other commercial real estate firms, if you're a young, inexperienced person, they have no background in real estate, you cannot get a job, period. They're going to tell you, go get 5 years of experience, maybe working in a residential firm, and then a couple of years experience working in some commercial firm. We're going to take you on, then you can come talk to us. What makes CityPlat different is we do the opposite. We prefer to hire somebody who is brand new, inexperienced, zero experience in commercial real estate, because I cannot help myself but wonder how many good spirits were shattered and killed who potentially could have become great real estate entrepreneurs just because the barriers to entry is so high in commercial real estate. An average age of a person, an entrepreneur in commercial real estate, whether it's a developer, investor, or a commercial broker, is 63 years old nationwide. The median age is like 58 or 59. So it's a very old industry, and the barriers to entry are quite high. From that perspective, we prefer to hire somebody who is brand new over somebody who is seasoned veteran in the business, because we can have a bigger impact on them. At CityPlat, we have a go-giver mindset, so we always want to give back more. And somehow, some way, it comes back around to you tenfold. It's actually one of the required readings. If you haven't read the book, it's a great book to read. I think the people who don't read are no different from people who cannot read. You might as well be a literate person who cannot read if you don't read books. If you are a member of a CityPlat team, you are required to report on a weekly basis the list of books you've read from the week prior. It's a part of your contract when you join the firm. If you don't read books, and you're gonna get reprimanded. There's nothing more common than overestimate what you can do in a year and underestimate what you can do in 3 years. It's because of the compound effect. You go to the gym 4 months, you gotta notice any difference. But if you go to gym daily for 3 years, I promise you, take a picture of you before and after, you're gonna notice some major difference. The same thing with feeding your brain with the right information, which is reading, right? If you feed it with a bunch of trash, well, eventually you're gonna start, thinking be like trash, But if you feed it with positive inputs and positive stimuli from what you watch, from what you're listening on the radio to what you're reading, eventually the compound effect is gonna kick in, and you're gonna become a much smarter, educated person who is well-versed and much more skilled. And therefore you're going to be much more valuable to the community, and that's directly proportionate to your net worth. The more valuable you are to the society, the higher your net worth is going to be. The only difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people have successful people's habits. Change your habits, and you're going to change who you are, you're going to change your net worth, you're going to change everything about you.